Good day to you. My name is Maria Kondzielska and this is Poland Daily Culture. And the question is, what a ballet dancer does when he got an injury and what's the other path and how to get out of it. This all are the questions which to Marcin Krajewski, who is with us in the studio. Marcin, you told us this fascinating and fabulous story of you being basically a golden child and an amazing ballet dancer, and then having this horrible injury of Achilles, which happened in Japan during one of your performances. And tell me, what happened later and how did you get out of it? Did you even manage to do it?
Knowing already the first part of my story, I'm not this kind of person who gonna resign very fast and very easily. So of course in my mind I was like, I'll be back and I will continue what I do best, right? I mean, I was in this time 24, 25 more or less. So
on the top basically of your career, but also of the ability of your body.
And all the best actually period supposed to still happen. But the limitation arrived and I was struggling to came out of it. It cost me a lot of time, a lot of frustration and depression, but I managed to go back. But unfortunately, you cannot manipulate the nature. If one thing is broken, it will never get back 100% as it was before. So once I got back on stage, which was another 1.5 years of horrible therapy, painful and frustrating, and but I managed. I came back, but because of the reason that the power will never come back 100%, other parts has to work more of your body. So then you get the overwork situation in other thing, and it's like a chain reaction, from one feet it goes to the other feet, and then I got a chronic overwork situation of my ankle. Then it went through my knees to my hips, and then it ended up breaking my disc. And and it was a story of another 5 years, just dancing, struggling injuries, dancing, struggling with injuries. It was like all the time, fighting, but I was going on.
A devil circle, let's say.
Yeah, but I still could manage to dance and be successful with it. It's just inside of me, it was not so much, it was not giving me so much pleasure and satisfaction anymore because I was struggling all the time with my body, with pain and with fear of getting injured again and again and again and again. So it got to the point when my disc broke. I was in Mexico this time. It happened in Mexico. I was dancing in Monterrey, in north of the country. And then after this injury, the doctors in Mexico told me, you will never dance again. And I was like, yeah, sure, you don't know me. So I came back to Berlin when was this amazing physiotherapist, which helped me come out of the other injuries. And he helped me to come back very fast, actually. It didn't come out to be like the doctors in Mexico said it will be. And by accident, somebody told me when I was in Berlin during making the physiotherapy that there is a casting for a TV series, Dancers, Tancerze, it's called in Polish. The series was
Polish TV series.
Yeah, Polish TV series, which have been recorded in Wrocław by ATM Grupa, and there was the casting. And they were searching for the character, which was a very good dancer, could play instrument. If he could sing and act, it still would be perfect. And then I went to see the casting and I won the role. And then it started my acting career from this moment.
Okay, so you started acting instead of not only dancing.
Yeah, then I started to connect both of them. Because I got the role, after that I got another role in another series, but meantime I was still dancing, but not anymore that extreme way as I used to do it before, because I used to work in the theater and you work daily, you have training, rehearsals, shows, it's never-ending story. And with all these injuries that happened to me before, I felt like it's not my way anymore. but I can still dance if I work smart and less extreme. And I danced still for some years, doing these ballet galas around the world.
So you found your path to be...
But less. But I was already in my head ready for the decision that this is already a story which happened and it will never come back the way it was before. So then when I got such an incredible chance to start another career, which was my another passion, because since kid I loved acting, dancing and music. And these things which I always wanted to do, I was always passionate about it. So get into the movie business, it's not a real easy thing, you know. And again happened by accident that I got there. So then I was like, okay, now that's my path.
We'll talk more about this path in the next episode, but all it seems very interesting. And you can see when one doors are closed, the other one open. Well, and as long as you practice and have talent for it. Stay with us in the other episode because we'll continue the story. And again, thank you for watching our show.